Hey, Spook.
Hey.
Can you swap one of these Type 4 engines and a Type 2 engine? Like, are they interchangeable?
It's complicated.
Hey there.
Hey. Caught me rubbing one out. See what I did there?
Okay, you just changed the whole rating of the video. Oh, well, so what's going on?
I'm prepping secondary panels for Miss Regina's 68
Okay.
for final sealer. So the backsides have already been done. I shot that when I shot the car. So you can't get both sides of the panel at the same time unless you're hanging them. And I actually prefer to shoot vertically or horizontally. To me, I think it flows a little bit better and I can run a little bit thinner paints. So that's kind of, I'm just prepping this to go in the booth tomorrow. So everything's got to get cleaned, hence the gloves. And I will not be in the booth in this. So this is... No.
Definitely smells chemically in here.
Yeah, well, it's lacquer thinners and degreasers and stuff like that.
So you're having a good afternoon.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Except for lacquer thinner, cold hands on a day that's really cold, that is not good.
No.
Then I've got color tests to do for Miss Riley also. So I have 2 skate decks ready to go. So, you guys wonder why we do them on skate decks is because, like these classic cars, there's more, it's a complex curve.
Sure.
And there's multiples thereof. So it's like you have a little inset here, even though, so the radius is on. So you can actually see the colors as they shift in sunlight.
Nice. Okay.
And then for Mr. Johnston, I've got his deck lid ready to go into color and clear. And that'll happen at the same time I'm getting the tests for Miss Riley.
Oh, great.
So I'm just prepping away here. And I got the, uh-oh, I see somebody.
Uh-oh.
So, if you guys have not met Greg, this is
Greg is our IT master.
So, he's just playing it safe. So,
well, I got a question for you, and you're going to have to open up that bus lid to answer it. So, are bus engines, or VW engines in general, are they interchangeable? Can you swap? And in particular, somebody was asking about whether you can put a Type 2 into a Type 4, vice versa.
Yes. All of that is interchangeable. You do have to do some modifications. On buses, they require a rear support.
Mm-hmm. Show me.
Well, I don't have any non-early buses here right now.
Oh, non-early?
Or early buses, because that's the conversion. You're going from one of these motors over.
And this is a 78.
Yeah, this one's a 78.
What's the engine?
That's a 2-liter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a stock one with Weber carburetors.
Okay.
But you can also do a conversion kit where you can put that into a Beetle, and we've done a couple of those. And it's a stronger engine, a little bit bigger, it's a little bit heavier, so you still have to do a little bit more supporting in there. And then they do make kits to go the other way, so you can put like an upright motor from a Beetle into one of these, although I would not advise it.
Why would somebody want to do that?
Because they're fairly plentiful and they're fairly cheap, or at least they used to be. So
Would it be underpowered?
very underpowered.
Yeah.
Especially since you're moving a loaf of bread. So got this one done.
Yeah, show us.
So this is my little bit of steampunk.
That's
I
pretty cool.
should have done all that in brass.
Ah.
But anyway, brass is not the
So
theme
what'd
of the
you
car.
make?
This is a speaker box for the Zwitter. So it's just built in. It's a repurposed classic. I think this was a 7-Up one. It just rusted out. So we went ahead and made use of it and made something really cool.
Nice. Okay, let's see what else is going on.
I know that's right.
Hey Darren, you want to show the nice peeps what's going on over here at the bus? Oh, wait a minute.
Go with the bus?
Oh, you
We'll start with the bus and we'll go over there.
Oh, okay.
You're all excited about
I know. I'm just kind of drawn to that.
it. Don't forget your little bus. He's Cabral. He's
It's
hanging
true.
out.
It's
We're
really
doing-
cool.
We're doing punch list stuff on him now, getting him done. We had let me turn this light on if I open the door.
Ooh.
So we got all the electrical stuff sorted out.
Yeah.
Whoops, don't. So we installed all the, or I had to reinstall some of them, but we had lights here. We ran a light in the back for camping lights. Got all the lights, all the exterior lights working up and running, and they all run off 2 systems, or 3 really, so you can plug in power to the side of the bus and get power. We have a inverter down here. It's underneath here, so you can hook up power from there or off. We have 2 batteries in the truck, so that will invert to 110. So we got 2 110 outlets where you can run stuff off, and then there also is an onboard charger that charges the vehicle batteries while everything's being used.
Beautiful.
So all kinds of different ideas on or help on electrical. And then we got all the wiring tied up in here, and we're going through and putting the kick panels in. They're covering the wires and the shifting, all the little components back in, and we're fixing to put the steering wheel on. It's a new, nice wooden steering wheel. Should be in there next week.
It's going to get a driver's seat too, huh?
Yeah, we got the seat out because it was easier to get in and out to do all that stuff. So, but just doing little punch list stuff really on it. And it's hopefully, we had to sink. We had to take it out because the burners for the gas system, they wouldn't come out, so they're kind of like rusty. So we have to take it apart. We got the water system all hooked up now, so you get water coming from the shore.
Oh, wow.
It comes into the tank. You have a valve where you can fill up your tank on there. Has a pump, pumps it up to the sink when we get it. So we got it all hooked up. We got our gas lines hooked up, except they're disconnected from the sink or from the gas
Okay.
stove.
What's
so.
all that? Is it glass down there?
No,
Sheets of
those are
glass?
the shelves that
Oh,
go in
okay.
there. They're just wrapped right now for storage. So, but other than that, we're just buttoning this one all up and trying to get it to go home.
Amazing.
Then we got old Mr. Range over here.
Yeah.
It's hard. And he's on his own feet
Yes, look at
for the
that.
first time. So we went and got the wheels mounted to the tires, and we did a bunch of other. I don't remember last week what all we'd already done, but
You
we.
were starting to mess with some stuff inside.
Yeah, we did these little bins. I don't know if I remember.
Yeah, the
they
crotch
were
coolers,
done.
they were ready.
Okay.
That's cool.
We finished.
Is there a
this-
lever inside to hit? Or?
Yeah. So we're on the dash. We finished the glove box. Put the ashtray. It's a chrome ashtray. Some little accents in there. Really trying to get all these things tied up because I'm getting ready to do all the interior. So when I start with that, I'm just going to go. So it's headliner.
Everything will be out of the way.
Headliner,
tucked in.
ragtop carpet, seats, glass, and then she'll be ready for doors and stuff like that. So it's the thing we were a little worried about on the wheels. Of course, when you get custom wheels, was whether or not they were going to roll, and they do. So
Right.
we got lucky
Rolling
there.
is good. They're beautiful.
It's on there, and they're
Lucky
rolling
we
on.
got our measurements right.
So
The difference.
it's got to get lowered a little bit still. So
Oh,
it's,
nice.
it's higher than it's going to be in
Yeah.
its natural
I was gonna
state.
say, it
so.
seems a little high, but
Yeah, especially up here.
Yeah, she'll get dropped down a little.
My little Coke bug's lower than that, and it's stock. So
and you can
but-
clear a speed bump, maybe.
this one right here has actually got more clearance than I thought underneath.
All right.
It's surprisingly, we took it off the lift. I thought we were gonna have a lot more problems than we did. So
Yeah.
so I got the front bumper and the headlights put in. They're in there now. That's so it kind of looks like a bug now instead of a,
Ooh, that's
the
nice.
spare tire sitting there.
What are you doing for the interior of the hood here?
The
Just
interior
carpet?
of the hood.
Yeah, like inside in here.
Oh, it's gonna get carpet, I believe, right?
Okay.
I don't know, I think so.
Yeah. It's gonna have some different custom little touches, though. I know that Eric had said we're doing a VW emblem on the your panel that crosses across there that covers that off. There's the VW emblem. They don't usually have that in there.
Okay.
So there's probably little touches like that we're going to put in there, and the heater system in here, which they came in finally. So
Oh yeah, I heard there was some creative problem solving.
Heater boxes are going to be gone, and these little electric heater boxes are going to be routed there. This will be blocked off, so you won't be anything coming from the engine. This is an electrical heater that will run off some switches. It will run heat into your heater channel and also up under the seat, just like a regular heater would. They're going to still run off these switches. We're going to run them off the handles like originally.
Okay.
And so we're going to mount these up here under the seats, and it'll be all custom electric heat. 500 watt electric heaters that apparently will put out some heat.
Yeah.
So other than that, though, I think little Mr. Range is going to start. You're going to start seeing stuff every week. Like I said, we're just trying to get all the little stuff. I don't want to start on the interior so I can just go with it.
Yes.
You know. So so we get all this little stuff done, and we can take off with her and go. So I'm just glad it's rolling on its own. It's been sitting cockeyed over there on that lift for I don't know how long.
A good while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
And then coming up, we've got a couple of rough metal projects coming up, and then Rusty Bus is coming back in the next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
It should be this week, really.
It should have been, but Josh's wife is not feeling well, so he stayed home like a good husband.
Oh, that's
So,
sweet.
oh, poor guy.
Poor baby.
Then the convertible's done. It's going home.
Oh, good.
It's sitting
Okay.
out here, but it's top
Yeah, I
down.
saw
It's
that.
ready to go, so it's getting ready to leave.
What's up with Gazzo?
So waiting on axles. They're on back order.
Okay.
So
From the UK or here? Or?
No, they're from California.
Okay. And
Barnhart.
Barnhart, what's up with that?
Short list. Got the electrical all done. Got to get a different throttle cable because we had to put a spacer on the carburetor for the one wire alternator that we put on it as the upgrade. Fixing to get battery put in it, and pretty much wait on throttle cable and get him up and going.
Okay.
We've got all his bulbs and everything for the 12-volt conversion changed out now, so he's on the very short list. We're ready to get this thing going. I know Mr. Barnhart will be glad to get it back home.
Great. Anything else going on, guys? No?
No, that's about it. One bushing put on Johnston's convertible to do, and then it'll be done. Waiting on a speedometer cable for Graves, and it'll be done and going home. So we got a couple ready to go home with just little things on them. So.
Onesie twosies.
Yeah.
All right.
Twosies, yep.
Well, you guys know what to do at this point in the video.
Bye, nice people.